When you're privileged by identity politics, who cares about your academic abilities? Here's the scenario. It's your first day of college. You are excited for all of the great things you're about to learn and the people you will meet. And then, bam, you're slapped with up to 15 privilege labels. This happened at Cornell University for the incoming freshman class after the student ambassadors to the orientation were given a card that listed all of the privileges the freshmen could have. Welcome to Cornell. Wait, am I saying that right?
Pronounced Cornell. It's the highest rank in the Ivy League.
The list, obtained by Campus Reform, features 15 categories that are so-called privileged, along with their corresponding marginalized or oppressed groups. All of the categories are present, so you can be a multitude of things, or woke, as we like to call it in 2018. You can be sexist, racist, classist, misogynist, ageist, ableist, sizist, languageist, religiousist. I know, I made that one up. And just generally bigoted. Now get out your bigot bingo cards, and we'll check just how horrible a human being you really are. Are you male? White? Cisgender, meaning you have a penis and are a male, or you have a vagina and are female. And yes, we have to ask both of these questions in 2018. Are you heterosexual? Are you a Christian? Were you raised by your biological parents? How about your use of the English language? Do you speak proper English?
You should be an English professor at Cornell University.
And don't forget that if you are in your 30s to early 50s and are slender but not too short or too tall, then you are all privilege, all the way. The height one personally got me, and yes, I do feel oppressed. You can see by the included categories that Cornell is attempting to guilt their students into one way of thinking. It is clear that Cornell is looking for that perfect student who will recognize just how privileged he is and make up for his failures.
I took a crap load of women's studies courses at Cornell, and I wrote my own companion piece to the vagina monologues called The Penis Apologies, so I know a thing or two.
If you really take a look at all of the categories, basically all of the freshman class will be marginalized or oppressed because almost all of them are freshmen and in their late teens or early 20s, and none of them are college graduates. That's what they're there to get done. And with 22% of the student body being international, they are oppressed too. But this is the one category I will grant them. Yes, if you're born a U.S. citizen, you are privileged. We have American privilege. And that is precisely why we are such a blessed country. We used to actually demonstrate pride in this fact. Now we make stupid lists claiming every other aspect of ourselves must be exactly the same as the person next to us, or we are somehow less than. When these college freshmen decided to apply to Cornell, they likely had good intentions, thinking that going to an Ivy League school would help them in their futures.
Cornell is a good school, and I want to better myself through higher education.
But after hearing about the labels of privilege on the basis of identity politics, I would consider going elsewhere, and I would let the university know exactly why.
Interviewer has turned off applicants' interest in Cornell, and they are going to go to the vastly superior Dartmouth. Ever heard of it?
Now, surely the university will want to clarify its position. But no, Cornell administrators stated they will, quote, not be participating in giving a comment about the privileged list. Clearly, they are too privileged for that. How funny.
It's not funny. In fact, it's pretty freaking unfunny.
Whatever. Cornell University is a private university, and it can put out these ridiculous privilege cards. But being a private university, they are distinctly a business, and they will want to make money. If students wake up to this stupidity, they can show Cornell that education is more important than identity politics by taking their money elsewhere. The key is that they have to recognize there is a problem. Until next time, stay privileged and stay healthy, America.